on to all my Geminis? You have the King of Swords, the Sun, oh wow, the Two of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Temperance, Ace of Cups, the World, Seven of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. Okay, so for you Geminis, the King of Swords, the Sun, the Two of Swords, okay. That's very interesting. Okay, so the King of Swords, the Sun, and the Two of Swords is about how, for you Geminis may have, that's interesting. Okay, so the King of Swords, right? The Sun, the Two of Swords. This is a situation where you Geminis may have gotten yourselves into a situation with somebody where you may like this person, but you and this person are a little bit too much alike. That's interesting. And what I mean by that is, no, y'all like each other, but you can see that there's some sort of loving rivalry there. And the Page of Pentacles, the Temperance, right? The Page of Pentacles, well, the Temperance represents Sagittarius, which is the exact opposite of Gemini, right? So your opposite energy did show up here. So this is about how a lot of you Geminis learned a lot about relationships. And you realize that you need to take it easy. Okay, I'm starting to understand now. I'm starting to get it. So you and this person are a lot. Okay, I get it now. I get it. Bing. So you and this person realize that the two of y'all like each other, but the two of y'all are too chicken squat to let each other know that. I'm jousting. So basically, but that's what it is though. The two of y'all like each other, but the two of y'all are not gonna say that, because you Geminis really like this person, and this person really likes you too. So you and this person are like, the way that how y'all are thinking, y'all actually are thinking the same thing. I'm not gonna go ahead and tell this person I like them. What if they tell me that they're not into me? Meanwhile, the two of y'all are thinking the same thing. The two of y'all are thinking the same thing, yo. It's never a dull moment. So the thing is that the Page of Pentacles and the Temperance now is now about the fun that the two of you actually have together. But even though the two of y'all are hanging out and stuff like this, there's tension there, in a sense that the two of y'all know that y'all like each other, but the two of y'all are scared to step up. And what do I mean when I say the two of y'all know that y'all like each other? Two of Swords, right? The Sun, Two of Swords. The two of y'all hang out. The two of y'all are playful. The two of y'all do a lot of touching. And what I mean when I say a lot of touching, a lot of, play fighting. Do I actually mean like fighting and stuff like this? Absolutely not. I mean, wrestling. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If y'all don't know, let me go ahead and explain it for you. Wrestling in the sense that it's not anything too much to make it seem like, y'all are really in competition with each other to see who's stronger and stuff like this. This is more so wrestling to give an excuse to reach out and touch the person, physically make some sort of physical contact to the person, as this is a form of flirting. Oh yeah. And the thing is that the Page of Pentacles and the Temperance is, like I said, the two of y'all know that y'all like each other. But the only situation that the two of y'all are having is y'all are chicken squat. Y'all are chicken stuff. Neither of y'all want to say, hey, I'm into you. Neither of y'all want to make a move, right? At least not yet. Now let's get into this, because the Ace of Cups is about, like I said, the two of y'all know that y'all like each other. There's too much looking into each other's eyes, playful roughhousing. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all want to play some jujitsu. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all want to play some Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Go look up Brazilian jiu-jitsu right now. Brazilian jiu-jitsu is all about close contact and rubbing. I practiced Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Now, of course, I'm no black belt at it, but I've practiced Brazilian jiu-jitsu once or twice. So it's a close contact sport. And like I said before, the two of y'all know that y'all like each other, but y'all not saying that right now. So the situation is the world and the Seven of Cups is that, so y'all are essentially, as for right now, y'all are going to keep it to yourselves. Y'all are not going to say anything. The Seven of Cups is eventually the two of y'all will have to muster up some heart. And it looks to me, the Seven of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Swords, it looks to me as if the person who may end up telling you that they like you first is the other person. It's not you, more than likely. It'll probably be the other person, letting you know, hey, I like you. Hey, I want to get to know you. Somebody finally mustered up the heart. And I'm not clowning on y'all. I'm not ragging on y'all, trying to be disrespectful. I'm just, like I said before, Gemini, y'all are not smooth with y'all approach. I done hung around Geminis. I done seen y'all approach. I remember I used to hang out with this one person. Not going to say the person's name. And I was into the person. This was the Gemini that I had actually loved. And I remember being out on the town with this Gemini, right? Just hanging out, going around, out on the town, actually not in the neighborhood, out of the neighborhood, hanging out with this Gemini. And I remember the way that this Gemini would approach people. It was always so corny. It was always so corny. Them walking up to them with the Gemini, the Gemini body, the lanky, beautiful, but the lanky, gorgeous, beautiful body that y'all know what I'm talking about. The Gemini is, and they walk right up to him and they ask them a question. Hey, is that this particular light bulb or whatnot? And I'm looking at this, like, standing there listening to this, and I'm like, the Gemini game is not tight at all. This person here, because the person who I'm talking about that I love, they went both ways, if you catch my drift. Not that I had a problem with that, but I was in love with this Gemini for years. The minute that the first minute that I saw this Gemini, I was in love. Anyway, the point is, I literally had a flashback. But the point is that, yes, it's very easy for someone to actually like you. Now, the situation is now, the circumstances is now changed. When they tell you that they like you, what will you Geminis do? Will you Geminis decide to give them a try? Or will you Geminis decide to keep it in the friend zone? Because the situation that I have with Gemini, that I have to talk about if we're going to get over this difficulties or this problem that Gemini has, is that you Geminis can tend to run away from your heart. Like I said, what I mean when I say run away from your heart, people who you like, that you into, like I said, the Gemini game is not smooth. The people that you like, that you into, you will do things to keep yourself from this. I guess the Geminis think of look, tell me what it is in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not a Gemini. okay? I'm not a Gemini. But I noticed that like Geminis, if a Gemini is really in love with you, at first, they're going to do everything in their power to almost like trick themselves out of not being in love with you. And it's like, why? Yes. Anyway, let me know why in the comment section. But if you're finding value within this reading, then it means it's time for you to come get a personal reading from me. There's a link in the comment section called the link tree. I want you to click on it. It'll redirect you to a website in which it has my social media outlets from the books, right, and ways in which you can also support me. So from the books that I have that are on Amazon, right, I'm coming out with my 3rd book, all right? And trust me, it's going to be about love. And trust me, it's going to be a masterclass. Obviously I take a couple of breaks on it and stuff like this because I don't want to necessarily write all the time, right? To get, writer's block, but it's going to be a masterclass. Believe me, I am not joking about this. This book is this will prove my point, okay? Also, my Instagram page, go ahead and follow me on my Instagram page, right? Give me a shout out. You're always welcome. Now take into consideration, I don't post every day. Now you have my my clothing store, right? Anything from hoodies, t-shirts, sweaters, to coffee mugs, and of course how can we forget my private tarot readings, also my birth chart readings. Both of those are on my website. If you click where it says private tarot readings, it'll take you directly to my website, or one of my websites, I should say. And you have the prices, how much time you get, a description, ways to pay me, right? Where it says buy now button. Click on the buy now button. It'll take you to the PayPal process. If you don't want to pay me through PayPal, then you can always pay me through Cashapp. There's my Cashapp cash tag above. And if you need any kind of help to find out how you can set up a private tarot reading with me, then you can always feel free to contact me at Kareemspiritworks at yahoo.com. I am available to do personal readings today. So let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the 7 of Cups. You have the Knight of Cups, the 8 of Wands, and the Strength. Oh, one more, because I clarify with 4, not 3. So the Knight of Cups, right? To clarify the 7 of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the 8 of Wands, right? The Strength, right? The 3 of Cups, right. So essentially the same thing like it is that I was talking about. There's going to be a conversation between yourself and the other person that likes you, because this is something that needed to happen. The Knight of Cups, the 8 of Wands, the Strength. This is the person, like I said, coming out with it, letting you know that they're interested, and you and this person having a discussion. And the 8 of Wands, a candid discussion, a truthful discussion. The 3 of Cups, and now this will be the actual time for you to decide what it is that you want to do, Gemini. If you are really interested in them, see what happens. Now, the both of you know that you like this person just like they like you. But if you say no, this person, and don't say yes to this person based off of you're thinking about that you're going to essentially crush this person. Be real with the person. If you're not ready to date them when they tell you that they're interested, then you don't have to tell them yeah and begin to hang out with them, and then later on, because Geminis will do that because their air signs will kind of like take compassion onto people and try to like look at it from a perspective of, well, I'm not really into you, but I don't really want to break your heart, so what I'll do is I'll get into a relationship. Don't do that. No, do not do that, Gemini. I don't suggest anybody doing that. Don't do that, Gemini. Don't do that, Aquarius. Don't do that, Libra. If you need to break the person's heart, but it's truthful, but it's coming from a real place because you're trying to save them BS, then that's what it is that you need to do. Trust me, because it'll be worse later if you liked them, but you didn't want to be in a relationship. That would have been a problem. That would have been, you know why that would have been a problem? It would have been a problem because it's messed up. You to be in a discussion with somebody and they know that you like them and they like you. They put themselves out there. And then now the two of y'all have this discussion where it's like, yeah, I like you, but I can't be with you. And it's like, what? Why not? It's like, it's the forbidden fruit. It's like, you can look, but you can't touch. It's like this, this steak looks amazing, but you telling me that I can't eat the steak. Freshly done, prepared well, seasoned well, cooked, however it's cooked to greatness. You know what I'm saying? But then at the same time, you telling me that I can't eat it. That's what it'll look like. That's what it'll feel like. So let's clarify the Queen of Wands. So to clarify the Queen of Wands, we have shuffle these cards up one more time. To clarify the Queen of Wands, we have the Hangman, the Fool, Two of Swords, okay, Four of Wands. Like I said before, when this person puts themselves out there like that, if you are not interested, my dear Geminis, let them know up front. If you Geminis are interested in them, then let them know. This is not the time. This is not the time to play coy. This is not the time to hold back. If you are interested in them, let it rip. Beyblade reference, but let it rip. Really tell them that you're interested in them too, and see if and continue this discussion and have a discussion with this person to see if the two of you can work it out. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 10,000 subscribers by the end of June. As of right now, I have 5,620 some odd subscribers. Please smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, hit the notification bell, set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop these beautiful videos. Love y'all.